Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another edition of EDU 600, Research Methods and Techniques. On Monday, which is December 2nd, we start Module 13, or week number 13, which really is the beginning to the end of this course. In week number 13, we talk about action research or practitioner research. It's really a type of research that is academic, it's studious. It's just that it's a little less formal than some of the research that we've been studying so far in this course. So let me get right to the materials at hand. And first of all, the assessments, I wanted to let everybody know that I have graded the experimental critiques that I have on hand. If you have not submitted those, I really appreciate you getting those to me. If you're really having problems, there's some difficulties for you submitting those, please let me know. I'm here to help. But what happens this time of the semester, each one of these assignments build on the other, and the comments that I provide in the experimental critique really are important to understand the actual final paper that we have coming up. So it's important that I get your assignment. So if you have not submitted your experimental critique or unless you've made some kind of special arrangements with me, please do so as soon as possible. I'm flexible up to a point, but we need to keep up with all of the materials so it makes sense writing your final paper. And the comments that I generally make, they might be important, or just say you've aced the experimental critique. They're not quite as important, but so please submit those as soon as you possibly can. So in week number 13, as I said, we're going to be looking at practitioner research and action research. And by the way, in the final assignment, there's a question. Really, I'm asking for one paragraph or maybe two paragraphs, basically saying, okay, you've done the critique on these 6 articles. Now, if you were conducting your own action research, what would you do? I'm not looking for a proposal. I'm just looking for ideas, and I'll have some more information on that coming up. So specifically, what would I like you to do this week? Well, first of all, understand the various types of action research. Read Chapter 15. Visit the site. This is an easy to understand video on contrasting action research with traditional research. Read the following article. So come down here. Read the article. There's a discussion forum this week, and you don't have to go overboard, but I strongly encourage you to do that. And then the final note, the matrix assignment, I've changed this. I pushed it out a little bit. It's due on the 4th. Go back to last week for information on the data matrix, including using a voice thread. Basically, this is taking your 6 articles and then putting them into a table. It's no more complicated than that. And, once you get into it, if you can do all of your 6 articles in 2 pages, that would be great. Basically, you're putting them into the table, which shouldn't exceed 2 pages. If you need to go to 3 pages, just say you need to put 2 on each. That's fine. But once again, your data matrix, which is due now on May 4th, originally it was due in November. I pushed it out to December 3rd. And with the holidays, it takes a while to get going again. I pushed it out another day. So your draft matrix or your data matrix is due on the 4th. Now, I have called it a draft matrix because what I asked in the final assignment is that you also attach your matrix. Sometimes between submitting on the 4th your matrix and when you actually write it, people substitute an article or 2. That's why I call it a draft, so to speak, because you could change it and submit that change with the final assignment. So here's the discussion forum. And once again, I'll just put in a pitch. If you have any outstanding assignments hanging out there, please submit them as soon as possible. It's really important that we tie up some loose ends right now. It'll just help with the final assignment. and it will help getting your grades out to so I can post them to the registrar's office before Christmas. So I know we have a couple of days after there, but the trouble is people travel, and I try to get them in before December 24th, actually, so you know what you're having before some people have off for Christmas time. Not everybody probably celebrates Christmas in the same way, but I need all of the grades in order to submit them to the registrars. If you have just, say, 3 or 4 assignments hanging, really I have a choice. And the choice is sometimes a grade that isn't very pleasing, or under certain circumstances, I give somebody an I, which is an incomplete, which isn't a good approach because the successful completion rate of an incomplete isn't great. And you probably know this already. I may have said it already, but if you do get an incomplete and you don't complete all of the work before the end of the next semester, that incomplete switches over to an F. So not a good option for anybody. So please get the assignments in, and all of the materials for week 13 are ready. If you have any questions, please reach out to me, and we can talk over the phone, we can email, we can Zoom. Okay, everybody, I hope you have a great week. Bye.